What was your first experience with the story of the BFG for both of you guys?
I read the BFG on the way to my first audition. I'd never read it before, and I'd passed it in, Waterstones and like bookshops. I'd passed it and thought, and I just walked past it.
You were like, nah, I don't think I want to read that story.
And everyone had said, it's so good, you have to read it. And I was like, yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I was just worried more about the characters, but I think if I was to read it now, I'd understand a little bit more the story and the meanings and things like that.
I read it to my kids, and I loved playing BFG, and I loved pretending to be bigger and to do his voice. And my kids would always say, Dad, talk normal, talk normal. They didn't like it when I changed my voice. And I never thought about making, kind of like walking past the book, I never thought about it as a movie, because it became a private family experience to share that story with my kids. That was the movie for me. But when Melissa Matheson adapted the book, I fell in love all over again with the story.
So I've got to ask, hearing that you do the BFG's voice, can we get a little taste of what that sounds like?
Well, I know, because I save that for my kids. And they would also say, why did you do that on television, Dad? I thought I told you, use your own voice.
So I want to ask a question for you each to answer for each other. So Mark, what do you think made Jermaine such a good flesh lump eater?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm interested.
He has natural attributes. He's from New Zealand. That I think that helps. But he's got a marvelous voice and the most incredible wit too.
I'd say his subtlety in his performance. It's really enjoyable to see that with an animated character, which you may not have seen before.
Yeah, one of the best scenes to shoot with you guys, the breakfast at the Queen's with all of the whiz poppers happening.
Yes, the whiz poppers.
Did you guys ever think you're going to do a film and you're like, Steven Spielberg's going to direct and there's going to be a farting sequence?
We really...
I mean, I wouldn't put it out of the question. I mean, why not? It seems just as likely as anything else, really.
Steven, did you ever think you were going to direct a fart sequence?
Well, I'm an honorary Knight of the British Empire, and I hope I get to keep my knighthood after the film was released in the UK. We'll see what happens.
You can call me the big friendly giant.
Oh my.